Okay, we're back. If you're watching this on YouTube, welcome to a brand new day of Road to TCG Worlds 2018. Thank you so much for being here, and welcome to you guys. Here we are with the Decidueye Zoroark. Now, the Decidueye-GX, of course, 240 HP, Feather Arrow. You get to place 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokémon. Razor Leaf deals 90 damage, and Hollow Hunt GX allows you to recover up to 3 cards. Well, not up to 3, allows you to recover 3 cards from your discard pile into your hand. Paired up, we have Zoroark-GX, the hottest card in the format right now. 110 HP. Trade allows you to discard 1 card from your hand and then you draw 2 cards. Righteous Beating deals 20 damage for every Pokemon you have in play, up to 150 with a choice band. However, with so it comes up short on knocking out GXs. However, with the Decidueye, you get to place enough damage counters where you are actually able to deal KOs with Zoroark instead of 2-hit KOs. Then we have Tapu Lele, which also offers the spreading ability in order to make things get knocked out by Zoroark. And we have the Espeon-EX, which we saw used very effectively against us with the Machamp deck by Greninja. And then this deck, with all the damage counter placement it has, it abuses Espeon-EX even more. And then we have finally 3 Tapu Lele-GX, which are pretty good in this deck because it's a DC attacker as well and can finish off things that have been previously damaged. Then for supporter cards, we have 4 Sycamore, 4 N, 2 Guzma, 2 Brigette, and a single Acerola. For item cards, we have 4 Ultra Ball, 3 Rare Candy, 2 Field Blower, 2 Rescue Stretcher, 2 Choice Band, 2 Float Stone, and 1 Special Charge. And finally, for energy, we have 4 double Colorless energy and 4 Rainbow energy, so that we can actually use the Decidueye-GX's Hollow Hunt. And we can also use Zoroark-GX's Trickster GX attack, which could be useful at some point in the game. Along with Tapu Cure. Tapu Cure is definitely an underrated GX attack, and sometimes you can forget the card has it, but it can definitely be useful in different instances. So, having said that, this is definitely, I think, a more serious deck than Machamp GX. So we'll see how this goes. We shall see how this goes. Okay, so Shamrock loses the coin flip, so we actually get to go. Oh no, he wins the coin flip, never mind. And he gets to go first. We seem to be up against Trumpagarb, so another benefit of Zoroark for this deck is that it resists Psychic, it can one-hit KO Garbiters, so that's pretty good. Oh, never mind, this is probably Metagross. Yeah, this is Metagross. I mistook the metal for Colorless. I mistook the metal for Colorless. Okay. Okay, so we start Zorua. No Brigette and no way to find it, so that's not ideal. What's the GX attack from Solgaleo? I mean, isn't it? You mean the new Solgaleo? Yeah. Trumpagarb, I don't think it's known for its consistency. I actually think it's actually not that great in terms of consistency. Wait, what is this Pokemon? 30 HP Cutiefly on my opponent's bench. Okay, so my opponent using a Metagross deck. I assume it doesn't run TCE, so my Zorua should be safe here. I want to assume. Oh, well, yeah, that's a pretty good GX attack. And then we're gonna use Stampede for 10 miserable damage. Okay. I have no idea what Cutie Fly's evolution does. Is it search for basic energy? Maybe? I'm playing Joe Yeats. I have no idea who he is. Yeah, no Rowlets sucks, but we'll manage. I'm sure we'll manage. I actually don't prefer this Zorua over the Confusion one. I should be running the Confusion one. That's an oversight on my part. Definitely important here because I would have potentially stopped the beacon. So yeah. Oh, there's the Rimbombi. Oh, you may heal 20 damage from all your Pokemon. Wow. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. So we have Zoroark now. So the question is, do I... No, I can't risk not getting an energy, right? So I'm just gonna grab the Rowlet. I'll bench it. And then Sycamore away. Okay, we still have trade. I'm gonna trade away the Brigette. Come on, energy, any energy. No. No energy to get the knockout. Okay, at least we get double the Decidueye next turn. So we kind of get a bit compensated. I feel like this game will be... Rimbombi is actually a really good Decidueye counter. Shiny-EX Grass, I think it is in standard, but it only heals it heals basic Pokemon. No, he knocks out my Rowlet now. So no double Decidueye next turn. No double Decidueye for us next turn. Ugh. Oh well. There's a Giga Hammer with only one Metagross in play. Lots of healing for my opponent because we did see max potions in the mulligan hand. Okay, so we get the Rescue Stretcher, so then can I get an energy? Can I just please get an energy? Any energy. There we go. There we go. Okay, so there's the Decidueye. I will Stretcher back the Rowlet. And yeah, dealing the 20 damage to any Pokemon is literally does. Well, I could Koko. No. Rimbombi heals 20. Oh, it's 20 damage from one of your Pokemon. Never mind. Here comes the Tapu Koko spread, definitely. And I'm just gonna get rid of Rimbombi so that he cannot keep curing and curing and curing. Even if he heals 20, I can knock it out next turn. My Tapu Koko, I want to assume it's gonna be safe here, unless my opponent just Rare Candy Metagross once again, which he didn't the turn before. So unless his prize on his top deck, where that. Okay, there's an Ultra Ball, so perhaps Metal Rough Seas. There's the Metagross. Wow. So amongst the prize and the top deck, he either got the Rare Candy or the Ultra Ball he was missing. Pretty nice. Pretty nice by my opponent. Once Rimbombi goes down though, he cannot knock out Zoroark-GX in one hit, which is pretty good. I don't have Acerola anymore though. Okay, he decides to cure his Rimbombi as expected. Yeah, I think we're still fine here. We're definitely still fine. Okay. Well, even if I don't get the knockout, I could just start devolving, couldn't I? Because my opponent, we know, like, he has used up 2 rare candy, right? Oh no, just 1. Never mind. Okay, I'll just be aggressive then. Yeah, I don't think Metagross is a good play right now. Well, it feels like the deck is a bit lacking, you know? Okay, no energy price, so this Sycamore should net us 1 energy. We're drawing a quarter of our deck and there's 6 energy total left, so we should get 1, which we do. We also get the Koko, so I actually could spread once again. And spread would get rid of the Vulpix and the Rimbombi. It also wouldn't risk a GX attacker, so I kind of like that option. I actually kind of like that option. I'm not gonna trade. All the cards in my hand actually seem pretty useful, even the Rescue Stretcher. And hello Merida, thank you for being here. And now we get 2 prize cards, and if my opponent doesn't max potion at least one of the Metagross, he is done for. Because, well, I guess he survives still, but we are fine. We are actually pretty okay. Okay, so there's a max potion. On the benched Metagross, which is the Rare Candy Metagross, there's a Lele, probably going for an N, I would assume. But yeah, we're gonna outmuscle my opponent here. Misty's Determination. What is this? Misty's Determination. Misty's Determination. Okay, so we see the energy, we see the geotech system. I guess the Misty's was in order to guarantee the energy. I mean, Misty's not a bad card, it's just I'm surprised. Yeah, he really wanted the metal energy. Okay, so now we can simply, this guy has a Metang. Oh no, I can't take a knockout yet. Ugh. Metang has 90 HP. Okay, I'll just spread the damage though. Place 2 damage counters on the Metagross. On the bench, I will attach a Rainbow Energy here, and I will end. I could have also spread once again, but I think this is fine. And I couldn't trust the Sycamore, yeah. Hello, Chimera Decide. I've played, this is the 3rd game of the stream, I believe. We played 2 with my champ, and now this is the 3rd game. And I will probably be playing until around 2 p.m. So like 2 or 3 more games. No Espeon because I didn't knock out, with a double Decidueye, I didn't knock out the Metagross because Metang has 90 HP. So he had 40, plus 40, that's 80, but if I devolve, then I don't get the knockout. So Espeon is probably going to be the attacker of choice for next turn. Just not this turn just yet. We're slowly getting there, guys. Slowly getting there, just not quite. Not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. And yeah, I mean, my opponent was struggling to find an energy the previous turn. Yeah, the benched Metagross is candied. The active one isn't. And hello, Western fans. That's okay. 4 energy. Oh, wow. Okay, so now there's 7 total energy out of potential 10 in the deck. So that's why my opponent didn't draw any. See, next turn, I could... Oh, he's gonna Tapu Lele-GX. Oh my gosh. This is so annoying. This is quite annoying. Okay, not too much healing left for my opponent, I think. We can Guzma up the Metagross and then deal the damage, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Feather Arrow the Metagross that was Rare Candied. And then I'm going to retreat into Espeon. I'm going to Guzma up the Metagross that I want to deal damage to. I will use Trade first of all. And yeah, tomorrow the stream will be in Spanish for sure. I will bench the Lele so that I have 5 total Pokemon and so that I deal 100 damage. I'll grab the N from my deck. That way I deal 100 and therefore I can devolve. And should I attach an energy? I'm gonna save it. There's no need to attach it. Is there any merit in using Trickster GX? Not really, right? I mean, I deal 150, which maybe it's better to save it for next turn. So it's slow and steady wins the race, guys. Slow and steady wins the race. My opponent doesn't have any way to deal that extra 10, I don't think, unless he's playing Professor Kukui. So unless he has Choice Band Professor Kukui, he doesn't knock out the Zoroark. And he's gonna need a Guzma to finish it off. Looks like he doesn't even have the Choice Band at this point. Yeah, it's just Misty's seems okay, but then I think Skyla is infinitely better than Misty's. Metagross GX as a psychic reprint would actually be pretty cool, definitely. It would actually be pretty cool. Okay, so my opponent actually Guzmas up my Decidueye. I've used up both of my Guzma and my Acerola. I have yet to see a single Float Stone. Oh, never mind. My Zoroark has a Float Stone. We see the Max Potion. Very annoying. And I top deck another card that I do not want to discard. Okay. So best case scenario here, all of the Sycamore, I get Float Stone and Choice Band. That would allow me to get a knockout on this Lele. However, I think this is a weird game. I'm gonna double Feather Arrow the Lele. I'm gonna trade the Sycamore. Yeah, Misty and Rainbow and B, exactly. Okay, and I get the Rainbow that I think I wanted. So I'm gonna Field Blower away my Float Stone so that I can recover it with Hollow Hunt GX. And definitely want the Acerola back. Definitely want the Float Stone and probably a DCE or a Guzma. Actually, maybe I want 2 Guzmas. No, this seems fine. Yeah, this seems fine. I'll stick to this. Okay, so my opponent now needs energy and Choice Band to get a knockout this turn. And of course he top decks the N. Of course this guy top decks the N. Okay, we get a Guzma. We get a Guzma which can get us a knockout on a Beldum. However, getting a knockout on a Beldum is actually the least important part here. We see energy on Metagross. Okay. This is getting very annoying. There's 4 energy in play, and there's 5 in the discard pile. Okay, so now I'm dealing 120 damage. I will trade away my Decidueye, my leftover Decidueye. I do get a DCE. However, I think this play is completely fine. I will Feather Arrow the Lele. Seems like knocking out 2 GXs instead of the devolving strategy is gonna be my win condition. He has potentially 2 max potions left. And I'm just gonna Righteous Beating here for 120. If he wants to max potion the Lele, that's fine. That is actually okay. There's another N. We get an N ourselves. We get a choice band as well. And yeah, I think we're fine here. Because Zoroark doesn't get knocked out here. Oh wow, he chooses to retreat. So annoying. Okay, how many energy does my opponent have left? Potentially only 1. Okay, we can get back the Zoroark. And then if we get another DCE, we could just get a knockout that way. 1 Feather Arrow was definitely wasted here. I'll just go after this Metagross, spread the damage a little bit. Let's see. 150 plus 40. Yeah, I'm still gonna be 1 Feather Arrow short. Do I trade? Yes. I trade away my Lele. And then I'm gonna trade away my other Decidueye. Yeah, Decidueye Psychic Reprint would actually be pretty cool as well. And Alloy Be Thy Name, if you wanna reach out for possible coaching, please message me on Facebook. Pablo Mesa Alonso is my personal Facebook page, or on my Tablemon page. You can message me there as well. And I'll give you all the details. Or on Twitter as well. Twitter Tablemon, tweet at me, and then I can send you the details. Okay, so how do I win this game? I knock out this Lele, and then my opponent has nothing left, right? Right. I'm just gonna go for the Righteous Beating here. There's the 2 prize cards. Rare Candy and Special Charge. Special Charge is actually a pretty good card to get from the prize cards. That was a prize, I guess, that I didn't take into account earlier on. Is this the first game we're playing with this deck? It is, right? Yeah. It is the first game. Okay, there's 1 Geotech system. Deadly Bee, hello, thank you for being here. Okay. My opponent only attaching 1 energy. So I'm gonna Feather Arrow the bench Metagross. I can't deal enough damage. I'm 20 damage short. The maximum I deal is 190. I wouldn't mind finding my Acerola here. Colorless Noivern would actually be pretty interesting to see for sure. Yeah. Trade is really good to thin out your deck. It's generally really good. I don't see any reason to just risk my Zoroark-GX. I don't mind getting rid of the energy just because I still have like Float Stones and Special Charge as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna Righteous Beating for 150. And now both Metagross can get knocked out. We don't have a Guzma, so my opponent could potentially retreat into the Beldum, which would be very annoying. But hey, what are you gonna do? And there's an N, which doesn't change anything at all. I mean, even if he has his own Espeon-EX, that's only 2 prizes. So he would still be okay, I guess. But yeah, an opposing Espeon-EX would actually be a bit of a disaster here. Not too much. That's kind of why I was also wanting to get the Acerola. However, we should be good here. Like, my opponent's best move right now is to retreat into the Beldum, but that only means he survives the turn. That's all that happens. Ugh. Why? Why does... at least he didn't retreat. Thank you for not retreating, kind opponent. Thank you for not making this game that you were never going to win even longer. Wow. WGH5. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. William, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, and pretty nice. The donation pops up right when we win. So let's play another match with this deck, and let's see if we can do something better. Definitely a much better deck than Machamp GX, I would say. Definitely a much better deck than Machamp GX. Hello, shock.com. Okay, so pretty decent start as well, I would say. Is this my own list? This is a list I worked with, or that one of my students actually showed me. One of my Australian students actually showed me, so all credit goes to him. And wow, another Metagross deck. Club NP Machamp did not go well. Machamp generally did not go well. It put up a fight. It definitely put up a fight, but didn't go as well as we would have wanted it to. Okay, so I don't know why the last donation thing is not updating. There we go. There we go. Thank you so much, William, for your donation. I really appreciate it, and I promise the streams will be on a much more regular basis. I actually think I'm gonna try and stream. Like, I'll be staying, when I go to London, I'll be staying at a house with Sam Chen, Brad Kershaw, and other friends, Kian Amini, so a lot of good players. So maybe you guys would find it interesting for me to... You guys would find it interesting for me to stream with them in the background, kind of, and to like talk out plays, discuss decks. Maybe that would be actually like a cool stream to do, don't you think? Do you think Koko is needed? Yeah, Tapu Koko is definitely pretty important. And Noburba, well, I do coaching, so I call them students sometimes. I call them coachees as well. Like, I'm not entirely sure what to call them, but yeah, I do give coaching lessons. Pretty cool hand. I'll go double Zorua. Yeah, like a real life podcast or something, or just like hanging out, trying like some testing with the new set, something like that, or even a real live stream as well. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Okay, so I feel like attaching to Tapu Koko is correct here, so that I can start spreading damage and put on pressure to my opponent. I feel like that's correct. Well, I probably wouldn't be able to stream on the street because it'd be a bit too expensive. Unfortunately, my phone is locked, so I can't put a European SIM onto it when I travel there. So probably not walking through the streets of London, but I could definitely make one like in the house where we're testing and playing, and or at least a video log, you know? I think that would be pretty cool. Trickster GX on Black Ray can be sick. Yeah, that would actually be a pretty nice move to spread all the damage onto all the Metagross and Lele's and the Necrozma itself. It's too bad I had to start the double rainbow on the Koko. We're gonna see a Guzma here. Does my opponent? No, there's no way he has. There's no way he has Rare Candy Metagross. Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay. And yeah, tomorrow is Halloween, guys. What are you guys going to do for Halloween tomorrow? Do you guys go trick-or-treating? Halloween is like decently big-ish in Mexico. It's not that big. Okay, so who do I... Yeah, I think... I'm just gonna bring up the Necrozma pack with the top-decked Guzma. And I'm just gonna start spreading the damage all around. And I even get to deal extra damage to the Necrozma here. I don't think Field Blower is important in this matchup. The choice bands do not matter. And wow. I already used my GX for the game. I mean, not my GX, my supporter for the turn. Sorry. I wouldn't mind going for a Dartrix, but getting rid of 3 Ultra Balls for a single Dartrix seems a bit overkill, but I think it's still the right play. I keep the Lele for a supporter next turn, and I get a little bit closer to the Decidueye, which the damage from Koko plus the Decidueye damage is pretty cool. And yeah, Dia de los Muertos or Dia de Muertos is the celebration we have in Mexico. That's actually on the 1st and 2nd of November, I believe. And if you guys haven't watched yet the movie Koko by Pixar, I think it's out right now in movie theaters. It's such a beautiful movie, and it captures a lot of Mexican culture really, really well. So if you want to watch, if you want to get to know a little bit more about Mexico, I definitely recommend you go watch the movie Koko, and go with your family, because it's a really beautiful movie, and it touches up on a lot of very important things regarding family and things like that. So it's a really beautiful movie. You're dressed up as a Tablemon logo for Halloween. Please send me a picture of that if that is true. Yeah, the triple gold balls. Okay, so my opponent having the slow start that Metagross usually does get, I top deck the Sycamore, so I guess I'll keep the spot open on the bench for another Lele, or potentially an extra Decidueye, or even an extra Zoroark. My opponent evolved both of his Beldum, so I don't get a cheap knockout here, unfortunately. I will trade away. Kind of want to trade the Decidueye, because the odds of me getting Rare Candy are pretty low. And that would be the one card that would be useless for next turn Sycamore. So yeah. And I even get the Risk Stretcher to potentially put it back. So I guess I'll bench the other Zorua now. Will evolve. I could use another trade. Getting rid of the N, I guess. We don't have any information on whether my opponent's hand is good or not. I get the TCE, which is pretty great. And should I pressure? I mean, I could just get a cheap knockout on the Vulpix here. Or I can just pressure the Necrozma as well. So perhaps we won't be able to Trickster GX his Black Ray GX, but this means we get the knockout on Necrozma next turn. So a lot of pressure being applied onto my opponent here. A lot of pressure. There's a Metagross. Yeah, I didn't want to commit to any of the other Pokemon just because he does have max potions and the Metagrosses are the likely targets. So if he max potions the Necrozma, that's fine. He doesn't even have energy in the discard pile, so there's no risk of him attacking with Necrozma. I mean, if he used Black Ray GX, he would deal 100 damage to all my Pokemon. He does choose to heal the Metagross with energy. So there's a Sycamore. Discards another energy. So if he gets an energy, then he gets to use Black Ray GX. He gets another max potion. So yeah. The power level of this deck. I mean, Decidueye is really strong. The evolution is really strong. Zoroark-GX does take up a lot of space, and that's not ideal, of course. With this spread, that does leave my Zoroark-GXs in range of Metagross and also my Decidueye. However, we can still get another Decidueye and another Zoroark, and we can just focus on those. And Tapu Koko is just very happy spreading the damage around here. I'll touch the Choice Band once again. He did use up 2 of the max potions, so that's good news. I'll attach 1 Float Stone here. I'll attach another Float Stone here. I will put... I still have 2 Decidueye more, so maybe I don't want to make the deck any bigger. I'll just Sycamore here. I mean, I could technically trade, but I think I want to trade after the Sycamore. There's the Decidueye. No rare candy in sight, so I will get rid of the DCE because I do have Special Charge. I will trade 1 Dartrix because I don't need 2 of them. And no rare candy. Okay. No rare candy. No energy for the turn either, but I think that's fine. We'll start spreading the damage around a little bit more, and we'll just Flying Flip. I do think this deck could potentially make top 32. It's just probably a bit unrefined just yet. Max Drug, I have used Xerneas Break in the channel. There's definitely a video. If you search Xerneas Break Tablemon on YouTube, I am sure you will find it. Hoopa Decidueye, yeah. So Hoopa Decidueye without Zoroark. I think you need Zoroark, but yeah, Volcanion definitely has a really bad matchup. I mean, a really good matchup against this deck. However, we haven't seen too much Volcanion like do that well. The last standard tournament in Vancouver, there were 3 Volcanion decks in top 32. One of them made top 16, I think, and then the other one, oh my, this Mimikyu is very annoying. And then one of them made top 16, and then the other 2 were playing it out in the last table in the last round. It has a terrible, oh wow, Filch, really? Filch? Maybe my opponent didn't discard the Psychic by mistake, and that's why he couldn't use Copycat. I don't think an extra 20 will actually help him at all. And now I'm getting to the point where even the Lele's are potential easy targets. So I want to go after the Mimikyu because that makes it so I'm back to even price cards. And then what else do I want to do? I guess I want to attach the Rainbow to this Decidueye-GX. I could have attached it to the Zoroark-GX and tried to go for the Trickster GX play on the Black Ray GX. That would be pretty cool. I'll just end here. I'm not using Latios in this deck. I just think it's inferior to Tapu Koko, but I do have another deck prepared that I don't think I will have time to showcase today because something came up. But I will probably end up using that on Wednesday's stream. No, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have Psychic in the discard. He chose not to retreat with the Psychic. I thought he was going to try to Flying Flip me as well, but I guess not. Yeah, he left it on the Necrozma. And yeah, so Latios, I can see the potential. I just don't think it's good enough. I think it's worse than Tapu Koko overall. And okay, so finally my opponent decides it's time to get rid of the Koko, which I am perfectly fine with. We can actually knock out this Metagross, I think, if we find a Choice Band, which we do not have anymore. So we're actually 10 short on the knockout on the Metagross. We are actually 10 short on the knockout on the Metagross. Or we can just take a knockout, double knockout on the 2 Metagross if we are able to find Espeon-EX. So we can dig through the next 6 cards in our deck. I will discard the Lele. No, first the Decidueye. So we're looking for Espeon here because he does have Metang in both, right? Yeah. Oh, I actually can't knock out both. Never mind. Okay, so what do I go after then? Okay, so I can knock out the Necrozma. Okay, change of plans. Change of plans. I'll grab the Acerola just to have it in my hand. I'm gonna Guzma update the Necrozma. And that's one price. I mean, that's 2 price cards, right? And I'm gonna KO it with a clean Zoroark. And then I'm gonna also knock out the Mimikyu so that he cannot mimic whatever it is I have. Triple Zoroark-GX, yeah, triple Rainbow Zoroark-GX as well. I can definitely trade away the Tapu Koko. The other one really pulled its weight. I can trade away one Sycamore. That's also fine. Probably the Rare Candy would have been better, but this is okay. There's the Espeon if we do need it. And then the Feather Arrow. I mean, I can just go after Lele. Well, I'd still be 20 short. So 60. Do I have a Guzma left? No, I do not. I guess I'll go after Lele. That's fine. That is fine. I mean, if I didn't discard the Koko, then I could have... Whatever. It's really no big deal. There's no way we don't win this game, I don't think. Oh wow, I had 2 Rare Candy prize. No wonder I didn't find Rare Candy at all during the game. Double Rare Candy prized. Okay. I still have 2 ends left. Making more trades here than on the floor of the stock market. Yeah, so I mean, to really know how good this deck could potentially be, we would have to be facing Gardevoir. However, unfortunately, we've been only facing 2 Metagross. There's the 150, that's fine. How do I win this turn? How do I win this turn? I don't think I can. So I will just Feather Arrow the Lele twice. I will trade away my Rare Candy. I mean, if I really wanted to play it safe, I would Acerola the Zoroark and attack with the Decidueye. Right? If I really wanted to play it safe. But at this point, I don't think it matters. We'll just ride it speeding. And now I can either knock out the Lele with abilities, or I can knock out the Metagross. Oh yeah, I could have, no, but oh yeah, with Acerola I could have picked up the Zoroark, and then I could have used, oh no, I didn't win with Espeon because the active had 80 and the benched has 60, so I would have need an extra 20. I could have only knocked out one Metagross. I don't have any more Guzma. I only played 2 Guzma in the list, so I wouldn't have been able to dig for Guzma. My opponent needs double max potion in order to, or I guess he only needs 1 to heal the Lele on the bench, but that's okay. I don't know if this is the best Decidueye variant. The 3-3 Zoroark line might be too much. Maybe it's better as a 2-2. Ugh. There's the max potion. Okay, now we do win because of the damage on the Metagross. Now we do actually win with Espeon, but we wouldn't have won with Espeon in the previous game. Oh no, the GX attack, I didn't have Rainbow Energy to use the GX attack. I didn't have Rainbow Energy, Thiago, to use the GX attack. 60 and 200. Yeah, now we can't evolve. Yeah, I'm not missing place, guys. I'm not missing place. I really am not missing place. No, the Zoroark that was just knocked out had DC. The 2 rainbow in the discard were on the Tapu Koko. I only just drew this rainbow. The Zoroark had a double colorless. He didn't have rainbow energy, so I couldn't use my GX attack. And now we miraculous shine and finally get the double knockout on the 2 Metagross, or on the 2 Metang, I guess. Despite my opponent finding the max potion, he needed double max potion to survive the turn, but unfortunately for him, he did not get them. So yeah. I guess Metagross is a good matchup for the Decidueye, but I could have told you guys that before showcasing the two games. So guys, no, I think I have time. Okay, give me 1 second. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like on the video. I really appreciate it. I actually want to use the Zoro spread deck that you're seeing on screen. I'll be right back. I need to check if I can stream that deck or not. So give me like 2 minutes and I'll be back. Okay. Okay guys, unfortunately I have to run and do something unexpected. It's so okay, it's just something I have to help out with in the house. So this will be all for the stream, short stream, sorry about that. However, I will be streaming tomorrow in Spanish and then on Wednesday in English. I will try to stream more. I have a chart now. I'll show you guys. I have a chart now. And so I'm being more organized. I've put time to stream every single day during this week, so I'm gonna try to commit to it. In the afternoons I do the coaching lessons, and so yeah, I will stream more often, and I will leave for London in 2 weeks, but these 2 weeks I will try to stream a lot, especially with Crimson Invasions coming out. And Hopomies, yeah, so I usually try to use the full arts instead of the rainbows. I forgot with this deck, but for the future, instead of using the rainbows, I always do try to use full arts or the regulars. It's just I forgot. Now that you mention it, you're completely right. It's just I completely forgot that they were the rainbows, and yeah, they do get a bit confusing at times. I agree. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out here. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys tomorrow in Spanish, I guess. Even if you don't speak Spanish, you can still watch the games if you want. And then if not, I will see you guys again on Wednesday around the same time, okay? And the videos will be up on YouTube in case you guys want to revisit the list or whatnot. Tomorrow will be Machamp, and then Wednesday will be Decidueye Zoroark, okay? But watching it live is better because you get to see the lists and the videos a lot sooner, right? So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Love you all. Bye-bye.